on this thing. On my tripod. Which way this go? Please don't slide out. Alright, move back. Basically, I'm super irritated right now. I don't know why I was like, let me just get on YouTube Live, because when I be on YouTube, I feel like, okay, is this thing upside down? I don't know. I gotta clean up my makeup. Like, I had on makeup and I took it off, and I got on eyeliner. But I'm irritated. I'm supposed to be going to this sound bath, but it's like the thing I'm irritated about is not having no car right now. My car in the shop. I've been in the shop for a week, and mind you, the thing that they need to do, it really should not take a week to do it. But y'all know how these, like, what you call them? Do you know how the mechanics be? They just be taking their time. They just be taking their time. It's irritated. I'm supposed to be like really writing my book and stuff right now. I ain't feel like writing my book lately. I'm not inspired. Like, to be real, Tuesday I had a really like depressive episode. Like, it just came out the blue. Like, Tuesday I just, and what did I even do Tuesday? I don't know. I didn't do nothing Tuesday, but I was so depressed. And since then, I came back up. Like, when you be depressed, you're at a 0. That's how I describe it. And I'm not at 100 yet. So, I feel like when I have depressive episodes, those are the times when I cannot hear God at all. And that's really what be triggering me. And I just, since then, I have not heard a peep from God. Like, I'm not saying my life off track, but something ain't doing what it's supposed to do. I'm irritated. Like, I don't have no car. So, I gotta ask to go everywhere. I gotta be dropped off, or I gotta borrow somebody's car. I gotta be back at a certain time, or I gotta do what I want, do what I gotta do on somebody else's clock, and I hate that. Like, I'm tired of asking people, can I use your car? Can I go this place? Why can't I just go where I want to go? I just want my car back. And I do feel like I'm getting back to that place where I can work again. I don't know where God had me in a real serious isolated period. It didn't last long. I didn't know how long it would last. But like, now I'm looking for a job because I feel like I don't feel convicted about applying for jobs. I don't feel like I'm not paying attention to God. So now I'm like, okay, I can do my little thing. So now I'm looking for a job, but it's like I need my car back. And like I said, I could not hear from God since Tuesday, since Monday. So I'm going to this thing. It's like a meditative sound bath, basically. And you go in there and you lay on the pallet, and they play like sounds using these bowls or something. Somebody from my fight gym invited me, like his wife do it. So I was like, yeah, I could go. Like, I probably need that, like some time to meditate. Because I've been on the verge of crying all week. I'm so irritated. I put my boyfriend on probation. I put him on probation. And it's like, oh, now he getting his act right. But, okay, you always want to do that when don't nobody want to fool with you. Like, you get on my nerve, for real. Everybody gets on my nerve. But sometimes I'll be like, girl, you just not satiable. Like, you're insatiable. Nobody can make you happy. But it's just because, like, I'm so self-aware. And when you're a self-aware person, you become a people pleaser. And I also have a gift of giving. You feel me? So when you have the gift of giving, you be just giving so much to other people, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. You should be giving so much. So that's why I stay irritated with the people I'm around. Like, they get on my nerve because it's just like, I'm doing so much for y'all in so many different ways. Right now, like, I ain't trying to do nothing for nobody. I ain't trying to do nothing for nobody. I ain't trying to hear nobody out. No, irritated. But I thought get on live would make me feel more like upbeat, because you know you got to put on that front when you get on the camera. But it didn't work. I'm irritated. And y'all, honestly, this camera is making me look like, hold on, let me lower it. If I lower this camera. Said, thanks for creating your channel. I'm from North Carolina. You inspire me. Girl, I'm in North Carolina. Where in North Carolina are you from? I'm in Greensboro. I usually would say that in my videos, but if you're not from North Carolina, you don't know where Greensboro is at. It's not one of them type of towns, in my opinion. But I don't know, I'm irritated. And it's like right now, the sound bath thing is 5:30 something or 5:40 something. It starts at 6. I'm still having to wait on somebody to feel like getting out the bed so that they can drop me off. I just don't want to do this. And then as it relates to this channel, I feel like God was pressing me about this channel. Like, he was like, make your videos, make your videos, make your videos. Because for the simple fact that He's delivered me from. Oh, you stay in Raleigh? You went to school in Greensboro, but you from Durham. If you want to call him my boyfriend, you can call him that. But he not my boyfriend. He on probation. But he stay in Raleigh, so I'm always in Raleigh, girl. Just hit me up on Instagram. We could do something if you want to. Like, it don't matter. We could do something. But he be pressing me about these videos, making videos, because he delivered me from this YouTube addiction. It was a real addiction. You feel me? And clicking on videos that stress me out. And now I want other people to find that freedom. But I have discernment. And even when I look at the view to like ratio, it's just like, I can tell people be offended by the stuff that I say. So that also makes me feel guilty because, like I said, I'm a people pleaser and I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't want to make nobody uncomfortable, you know? Especially if you comfortable obsessing over them topics, then just do you, babe. If that's what heaven feel like to you, but that is not heaven. Anywho, I need to get this makeup up. I need to just get my life together, y'all. Like, and I'm supposed to start school back. Well, I'm on summer break right now. I'm supposed to go back to school at the end of August. Don't have the money. So I believe he has called you. I had the same struggle with the colorism and beauty politics. Yeah, that stuff will drag you down. It will drag you down. And I even wanted to make some videos. Like, some ideas I had was how I feel like women need to prioritize a smaller waist or stomach over a big butt. When it comes to people who care about their body and the shape and their figure, some people will say they don't want to lose weight that they might need to lose because they don't want to lose their butt. And the way I be seeing that is, with your butt, you just becoming a target for lust. Like, what can you really get out of a butt? But when your waist is smaller, you know what I'm saying, your clothes might look better on you. You might feel more comfortable. And even when you have a smaller waist, if you've previously been dealing with a lot of bloating and stuff, that means that your gut is healthy. So it's like, I would prioritize that, and like arm muscles, upper body strength, and like hip flexor muscles over just obsessing over having a big butt. Like, sometimes I feel like women be obsessed with being lusted after. And that joke made me say, she said, all I know is I'm dark skinned and men find me attractive, so everything is good. That's all I be trying to say. Like, I have a sister who's dark skinned and she is literally so tea. Like, no lashes, no fancy outfit, no nothing, just tea. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I feel like black women don't want to be seen. She says smaller waist has more longevity, I believe, especially as you age. I get that too. I feel like as you age, sometimes we just gain weight as we age already. So you might as well just cut the weight, start at a smaller standpoint, and go from there. Like, that's why I'm always, because I know when my stomach start looking big, I'm usually bloated or something, like, and there's a reason for that. But if you only hollering about your butt, you gonna be eating whatever. You just tossing back junk, trying to make your butt big for what? Just so these dudes that y'all claim y'all don't care about, y'all claim y'all ain't looking for their attention, so they can stare at your butt. Like, please, you feel what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I feel like a lot of black women just don't want to be seen sometimes. They don't want to be seen for their beauty. They don't want their beauty to be even a factor. But it's like, y'all want to be out and about, and it's like you kind of dressing yourself to not be noticed, to not be appreciated, to not accentuate your beauty. And then you go home saying, oh, nobody was hollering at me. But I have literally seen women of all shades, ages, shapes, sizes come out looking a mess and then be like, yeah, I don't get attention from dudes. It's like, but that's what I said in my video. I said people, they base their beauty off of how many dudes find them attractive. You know what I'm saying? And dudes are so bogged down with lust, y'all. They literally lust after the type of women they see in their pornography obsession videos, or they porn addicts. So whatever videos they see in the porn, that's what they are looking for in women. Those are the women they attracted to. You feel me? So that's why I say stop worrying about who a dude is attracted to, and maybe attract them to your light, attract them to your femininity. Like, you keep worrying about if he attracts to your body or your face, but these dudes are literally just picturing nutting on your face. Like, niggas disgust me. You feel me? Like, if you really talk to these dudes, like, I be in the gym and it's just, if you hear some of the stuff they be saying, like, they're obsessed with lust. So why is you worried about how sexually attracted they are to you, and then in the next breath saying you don't care and you ain't worried about these niggas? It just be, she said, I wear casual clothes, but because I'm curvy, it's still noticeable. That's why I don't like modesty conversations. Men will be men. Literally, y'all, let me tell you this. Let me tell you, that's how I feel. I, be wearing shorts. Like, it's hot. I wear my shorts, whatever. And my daddy will say something like, you don't need to go out like that. That's for your husband. I'm like, number one, I don't know. Like, that's a weird statement to make to me, because my body is not a toy. It's not a toy that I'm saving so that it can be in mint condition whenever I get married and a nigga like can just say he wanna be on me all the time. So I didn't begin fearing aging until I got on YouTube, and that's how I knew it was time to get off. Exactly. They scared of everything. It's like women want to be seen what they don't want to be seen. We want to grow, we want to mature and stuff. We don't want to take what come with it. Like, to be real, I'm probably gonna have to delete this live, but I was finna kill myself on Tuesday. Like, I was about to kill myself, and sometimes I get in such a state because I have a mood disorder. My chemicals get very, very low, and the way I started seeing everything was, I was like, this is a game. I don't have to participate in this game if I don't want to. So I just started distancing myself from like earthly worries and stuff. And then that's when I finally said, oh yeah, I'm out of here. If I don't want to be here, I don't got to be here. So it's like once you get that low, depressed, low, suicidal, it's just hard to come back up. So I'm just not back up. Like I still don't want to be here, but it's like I'm trying to make the most of it. What was we talking about? Yeah, YouTube is a cesspool, just like TikTok is a cesspool. But people who be on YouTube all day, they think they superior. And my thing is, they say, oh, it's not 2-second videos. Yeah, my nigga, but you only watching each video for 3 minutes. So what do that say about you? You clicking on 20-minute videos and you can't even sit through the full 20 minutes. Why are you scrolling and clicking on every dang video that you see instead of saying, all right, I'm gonna be on YouTube for about 15-20 minutes. Let me find 2 videos that is relevant. And mind you, a lot of people be just saving later the videos they really need to watch. Stuff that you really need, you be saving later and trying to find a video this gonna trigger you so you can, I don't know, feel them that cortisol. Y'all, they be obsessed with cortisol. She said, thank God I have bipolar disorder. I understand. Girl, like they said, y'all got me talking so much, but they said that I had bipolar when I was younger. I'm 26. When I was 18, I started therapy. Well, I did it when I was younger because like sometimes I would get into trouble and it would be court mandated or whatever. But when I really chose to go to therapy, I was 18. And then when I was 20, they told me I was bipolar. But then later on, like around 23, 24, they were saying I had borderline personality disorder. And I feel like I kind of resonated more with the borderline, like when I look at the symptoms, because like of my childhood, the type of issues I had with my daddy, like cutting me off, it's like borderline people, they do really grand things to get people bonded to them so that they won't leave them. And I'm just, if you hurt my feelings even just a little bit and make me feel like you don't want me, then I just will push you all the way away. Or I get angry. It's just like the way I used to get angry used to be so big, y'all. That's why I used to stay in trouble. Like the anger just got to be so big. But now it's like since I've been in fighting and Muay Thai and martial arts, I've only gotten in one fight. I haven't been fighting, and I think that includes with my family too, if I'm sure. So I thought about it yesterday too, because I'm in between jobs. I'll pray for you. I'm glad I'm on the channel. Girl, I'm gonna tell you something. And I want to make a video about this, but like when you don't have a job, you don't have no money, sometimes you feel worthless. Like I feel useless, I feel worthless. Like it just make me not want to be here. Like even today, like I didn't have no money and my mom was like, you hungry? We didn't have no food at the house. I was like, yeah, I'm hungry, but like I low-key don't feel like I deserve to eat because I just don't got no money. Like if I don't work for it, I don't feel like I deserve it. And she's like, you gotta get out of that. I'm like, yeah, I know it's easy to say that, but it's another thing to actually believe that. What makes us okay? We are in a plate of food. Salt is confidence. Sometimes people get salt thrown at them for superficial, such as beauty. They become a deep fried potato. People eat them. Let me screenshot that. I'm so weak. I love that. But over time, they become old, soggy, empty calories. Yes, agreed. I love that. What makes it okay is we are a plate of food. Salt is confidence. So it's salt thrown at them for superficial. That's so true. You know how people say like if you're pretty or as a woman or you're handsome as a man, like they don't really got no personality. And when I was growing up, I didn't really feel like I was that pretty. I didn't come into my femininity and stuff till I was like 20 and stuff. Before that, I was just always rough. Like I would like to wear hoodies, and my mama kept trying to force me to wear formal clothes. But it's like if you feel like you ugly, you do not want to put on no cute clothes because it feel like a costume. You feel me? But I don't know. In my video, I was saying the first step is to show up as the person that you want to be perceived as, eventually you will start to feel like, oh, this is how I'm supposed to show up. And people will start to treat you that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. People, I feel like a lot of black women are looking for the world to accept us. But it's like, girl, you don't even accept you. You know? So that's kind of where I'm at. Like, even when I looked at that picture of myself, like I did a girl talk video and I was talking about how I feel like I used to be prettier. But even one of the elements in that picture was me wearing like straight weave. But it's like now I wouldn't do that. I just feel so much prettier. Even when I wear my twist, I like to wear Marley twists instead of what do you call them? I guess a Senegalese twist, like the kind that you use hella gel and you make it look silky. Like I like when my junk look kind of nappy, kind of frizzy. You feel me? Like I feel like I look better that way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But it's like I accept me for how I am. Like I accept me, and I actually miss my afro. Like, but it's like I go to the pool too much. So, and my hair, this patch used to be green, so it was bleached twice. So I'm afraid if I get in the chlorine too much with my hair loose, it's gonna mat up, and then I'm gonna have to cut it. So I'm just keeping it twisted, keeping it detangled, twisted, and I stay at the pool. But I miss my fro. Like I miss just, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just an element of me that I miss. I miss that. I miss that fro. I don't know. Mind y'all, what time is it? I'm still waiting on somebody to say like, yeah. And it's like I asked my mama would she take me because my mama she go to the park and she walk. You know that's her fitness or whatever. She was to go get her steps in when the sun go down, but the sun not going down to 8. This sound bath meditation is from 6 to 8. Who that is? Ma, that's you. I'm on live. Don't stay right there if you don't want to be on camera. Talking. What you about to do?
I was coming to see about you because you was asking to go, but
Yeah, I'm ready.
what you doing live?
I'm just rambling.
Anybody else?
There's a couple people on.
What you rambling about?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Okay. Let me step out. Let me close out. Y'all, I'm probably gonna go live again tonight. And my boyfriend, he's not my boyfriend, but he's not my boyfriend. Like, no. But whatever. The nigga that I am associated with, he supposed to meet me at the sound bath. He coming in from Raleigh. If the girl who says she from Raleigh still on her. But we might go live again tonight. But he might be in the background. So with that being said, I might have to like censor some of the stuff that I say because he not a man. So he don't need to know what's going on up here. You know what I'm saying? That's a privilege to be able to lean on a woman and get to know a woman and get to know what's going on in her life and vice versa. So all of his drama, I don't need him telling me about that. And I'm not telling him about mine. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't earn that. Because you want to act stupid. Let me tell y'all what happened. He had a surgery and I went down there for 2 or 3 days to stay with him because, you know, he was kind of immobile because of his surgery. He's starting to do better around Sunday, but I left Sunday to go to church. On the way back home from church, no, when I get out of church, yeah, on the way back home, he talking about, will you come back and stay for a couple days? So that's not our regular long distance visit. That's me going out my way when I got stuff to do, you know what I'm saying, to come back and visit you. But I'm like, all right, I'll do it because I would want somebody to do that for me if, you know, I'm stuck in the house by myself and I'm sick and I'm ill and I'm hurting. So it's 8 o'clock Sunday night. I'm like, is you going to get my train ticket? She going to get my train ticket. I asked him. Yep, none of his business to know your personal situations. Yes, get out of the mix. Far as he need to know, I'm good. I'm great without him. So come around 12 o'clock. That's like my 5th time asking, is you going to buy the ticket? And he's talking about, mind you, the whole time he kept saying, yeah, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. 12 o'clock, he talking about something. Fine. If you want the ticket, I'll get you the ticket. Who are you talking to? You're the one who begged me. You begged me for 30 minutes to come down there, and I said, sure. So what are you talking about? Fine, I get you the ticket if you want the ticket. Then after that, later on, I'm arguing him because I'm not going to lie, I'm cussing this man out. I'm laying this man out. I'm laying this man out. And anybody associated with him, they name coming up too. So I'm laying him out. He talking about, yeah, and by the way, it was really pissing me off that you kept asking me to buy the ticket. Then later on, he tried to switch it up and say, no, it was the fact that you didn't have faith that I would get it. Nigga, I wouldn't need to have faith if you would just get the ticket and do what you said you would do. That's why I'd be doubting you. But it's like, it's 8 o'clock, now it's 12 o'clock at night. I'm not packing my bag, I'm not packing my overnight bag if you ain't getting that ticket. Because the way the trains work is the closer it gets to the time, of course it'll fill up, but they will just cut it off. They'll just cut it off and you won't be able to buy no ticket for that train. So he knows that because that's the way that I get down there and back is on the train instead of just driving my car down there. So he pissed me off. So for that, I broke up with him. And I told him, you know, he been saving up for a ring and stuff. He constantly asking me, Are you going to say yes? No, I'm not saying yes. I don't want to marry you. Why would I sign up for that? You can't even keep your room clean. You know what I'm saying? She said, look cute. Girl, no. I ordered some lashes. They're a little bit bigger than this. So we will be getting there, okay? I am definitely stepping it up. Like, the low maintenance me is gone. But, yeah, so what is you talking about? So, anyway, if y'all see my gloves, look at my muscles. I love my muscles. Okay. And that's not feminine. I know. It's not feminine, but I love muscles. But look at my gloves. Like, and look at the other one. Feel me? So, and then look at my shoes. Like, he said he want to buy me some new gloves and new shoes. Do that. Do it. If that's what you want to do, like, I'm going to let you do that. You feel me? But, like, otherwise, stay out of my business. You feel me? So he said he gonna come take me to see Jurassic Park because I've been wanting to see that movie. And y'all know I don't have no job, I don't have no money, I don't have no car. You feel me? I don't got no friends. So it's like, yeah, I want to go, but stay out my business. Anyway, my mama said she ready to take me to the sound bath. I might vlog it just to like. Sometimes I want to like show people different ways that you get out there and like, you know, meditate and stuff. Like you're get in touch spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Like encourage people to do that. Get in touch with God. So I might vlog it a little bit. I doubt people gonna watch it. The only thing people want to hear me talk about is black women issues. But anyway, strategic. I'm about to watch your video on the treadmill tomorrow, by the way. Anyway, love y'all. Bye.